Ada's, I'm sorry that you're still hobbling, but I'm glad you get to just chill and drink some wine. That sounds great. Also, hi everybody. It's 2 days following me getting home from convention, and I have a voice still. How weird is that? Warburg! Warburg, thank you for the 76 months. How is that the number? Oh my god. Thank you so much for that. Also, Ashley, thank you for your resub of 62. Many month very sub. Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna pour some honey into my tea. No TR tonight. I'm trying to give my body the best chance I can to remain functional and fight off any potential illness that might be lurking in it. So sticking with, Ashley will be happy to hear this. I have not, even the entire time I was gone, I did not consume any caffeine. I've had no coffee and no alcohol. I had a half of a single glass of wine with dinner tonight. But no coffee even the entire time I was at the convention. No caffeine. Anything that could dehydrate me, not doing. It's all been decaf and herbal teas. Preferably things that are loaded with vitamin C and other things. And that's where I've been at. So we'll continue that tonight. I might get fancy after I finish my tea and have a ginger beer. I love it. Sassy Teller saw the starting screen and said, "Oh, watching it on TV. Hi, baby. I've missed you. I hope you've been good." You're slowly getting better. Okay, that's good. Just very stiff and wobbly. That's improvement. Yeah, I ended up not doing the caffeine while I was gone, mostly because I didn't, I was like, I need to just, like, go, and I wasn't taking my mask off once I left my hotel room at all, so I was like, there's no good way to consume coffee, so I just will not. I did have a hotel room that had a kitchen in it, and I brought a bunch of my tea with me, so I would start every morning with a cup of tea, and then I got home at the end of the day, and I'd have another one of my teas. So I did that. So I had vitamin C tablets and that, and my insane masks, and then I'm hunching my shoulders. My insane masks and portable HEPA filters. So fingers crossed. Anyways, it's 4 more till the fun number. Hell yeah! Thank you very, very much for that. How are you guys? I'm sure we'll talk about PAX as the stream goes on, but I hope you're all good. Hope everybody had. If you did anything for Thanksgiving, or even if you didn't do anything for Thanksgiving, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving week. And if you're not somebody who's here in the States, I hope you just had a good week and a half. I guess 2 weeks, technically, since the last time I saw you. Yeah. Been sick with a light cold. Oh, no! It seems to be going around. You know what else is going around? I hope it's just a light cold. I hope it's just a light cold for you. There were already confirmed cases coming out of PAX, so I'm like, okay. Here we go. I'm so far so good. But yeah. Any hoodles? Yeah. We're gonna do streamy streams. Tonight might be short because I am trying to make sure I don't overextend myself because I am relatively functional, but I am still very tired because it was a very intense couple of days, and it's just killer. So I took a pretty hefty nap today, and trying to take it easy so that way, again, give my body the best chance it has of remaining functional. So yeah. Oh, this tea is very good. This is not my vitamin C tea. This is like one of my ones from Dry Out called Sunset Moors, and it's like hibiscus and star anise and orange peel. It's very good. And then I put this is a ginger lime honey in it. So yeah, PAX was an interesting experience. I am glad I went. I don't know if I'll do it again, but I have several months before I even have to think about that. So that's fine. But yeah, I'm trying to take it easy. I'm not going in to work at all this week. So my body's still refusing to like actually sleep in, but I am at least sleeping without an alarm. And I get up and I cleaned part of my desk today, cleaned part of this desk. I'm gonna clean the garage at some point. So it's like I have some things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a rug. I finally picked up Tears of the Kingdom again. it got to a point where now it's like, oh, I'm at the end. So now it's just side quest central. So yeah, just trying to give myself a little bit of a break. I feel like I earned it with crunching so hard. So, but yeah, we're good. I got the tea. Let's just get into the game. I've got 12 days left in game. So I probably need to actually do this palace. I do know I need to get either Gwen or on up to rank 10. It'll probably be Gwen because I think I have enough music notes for her to be able to do that. Where's my other audio source? Where is my other audio source? Hold on. There it is. Yeah, because... Oh, no, that's fine. I don't know. A mystery thing is muted somewhere. We'll figure it out. Oh. I remembered to make sure James's thing was set correctly, but I didn't unmute it. So, okay, so there's that. So that should be good. Yeah, so I know I need to get somebody to rank 10. Missed the last stream. We did at least get to start the social link with, or start dating Gwen. So yay. That's done. And yeah, it's just gonna be nice and chill. We're gonna get somebody to rank 10, and then we're actually finally gonna go into the palace. I feel like I remember not knowing what I wanted to do with my evening when we ended here before. Oh, I forgot I got that button. Oh, that's cool. You can see his card. That's neat. Interesting. All right, anyways, I was looking for the map. So I wanted to see... Yeah, yours is stuck. I don't care about you. I don't care about any of you. Your machine... I don't think I care about Mishima. So let's try to watch maybe a DVD to get some kind of stat up.
Oh.
Kindness. Sure.
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide. My only concern is that he lives long enough to get there.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah, give me those kindness notes. I think kindness is what I need to be able to continue Sojiro. I'm hoping they can pop it in the stream tonight. I got to meet a lot of people over the course of PAX. Are you gonna voice act? Okay, good. Farron was there. I got to meet Farron. It was fucking wild. I didn't expect to see any of my stream people at PAX. It was super cool. So that was very fun. I also got to meet one of my favorite other dice makers. And she is just as lovely in person as she presents herself on social media. She spent most of the weekend bringing other people to my booth because she was just like attending. And every so often I'd look up and she was there with new people, and she's like, this is Jen. She makes beautiful dice. You should look at them and probably buy them, but not that one because I got it. It was so sweet of her to do. And she was lovely to talk to. And hope we get to actually be friends because she seems real cool. But yeah, we had a fun, like, gushing moment of, like, no, stop you, like, back and forth of, because she was walking around, she makes big ol', like, I'm not kidding, like, she was walking around holding a liquid core that she made that's literally this big, and I was like, this is incredibly gorgeous, like, the work you do is, like, so cool looking, and she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, your stuff's so gorgeous, I feel like I want to quit. I was like, no, you make me want to quit, and we're like, no, stop. It was very fun. We had a good time. So I enjoyed being able to meet her. And then a bunch of other dice makers were great. People stopped by. And it was super cool getting to meet the faces behind some of the names that I knew. There were people I wish I'd been able to, like, connect with.
Class is starting.
That we just didn't have time for, like, because I was literally trapped at the booth all weekend. But it was exciting. Carl, I don't think I met your friend Or if they came by, they were incognito about it. But yeah, lots of people. Saturday was a sold-out show, apparently. I don't know how many people that means. I asked, and I got the bullshit business answer. But it was very busy. I literally, from doors open to doors closed on Saturday, I did not leave my little fatigue mat at the booth. And like, not an exaggeration. Like Friday and Sunday, there was at least enough time for me to be like, cool, I need to run to the bathroom, or like, I'm gonna take 20 minutes to go grab some food and stand outside and shove that in my face. Saturday, literally, I got there at 9 to do my setup. Before doors, they opened doors early, and before they did that, I ran to the bathroom, and then I didn't leave that spot until after doors closed at 6 p.m. It was just pure adrenaline and spite kept me going. And then the doors closed. It's like, okay, we can breathe now. Fuck, I am hungry and dehydrated.
Well...
Oh, is she giving me free time in this class by, like, fake calling him into the office?
What's going on?
Hell yes.
Hey!
Sometimes gives you free time by calling teachers out of class. God, how much is she gonna be able to do that before anybody catches on? Damn. The old-ass Twilight Zone on Blu-ray. Nice. I like the idea that I can make infiltration tools here. Like, I just fucking bust out a toolkit and start making lockpicks next to my classmates. That's not gonna help my reputation. Okay.
What do you want to do?
I probably want to read. I don't care about charm. Knowledge. God, I need more books. Shit. Yeah, I'll do this. I like how I have the book set up on the corner to, like, block what I'm doing. Like, everybody else is just fucking around, and I've blocked it, which I guess would make sense if I was making infiltration tools.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, give me those music notes. Come on. Yes! All right, good. Knowledge is maxed.
All right.
Perfect.
Waste of my time.
They don't even... Really? Nobody recognized her voice? God damn. Yeah, I'm a big old nerd. What of it? I'm a proud nerd.
Yep.
I read an entire ass book. How did, like, how was he gone so long? Was he realized he didn't need to be wherever he got called to? Okay. I need to get... Fuck. No. I need to get either On or Gwen up. Gwen is not available. Is... Get On. I don't remember if she's ready to level up or not.
Hey!
Okay, yep, let's do this. We're gonna do that.
Thanks.
Hopefully we can get Gwen tomorrow, and then we can get to the palace. And we should still have 10 days left at that point. Oh my god, we're adding another location? Fuck me. Ugh. That's just taking me to a place that's a breathtaking date. Yay, just friends. I'm gonna take Gwen there later, though. That'll be great. Oh, what happened? Oh, did she get in trouble? Fuck yeah.
Hmm?
Oh no. I didn't actually read the thing that Omna's saying we were gonna go doing. And it sounds like Mika fucking did a setup. Bunch of models weren't showing up to our shoots. Yeah. Sabotage. Mika was posing as our agency and telling them to shoot locations changed. Oh, shit! We'd heard rumors that she might have been doing it, but we thought people were just jealous of her. The shoots she filled in for really boosted her popularity. Yeah! Oh my god. What a bitch! All she just say was, I'm sorry. No, fuck that! You're not that sorry. This is not remorse. Haha! Yeah. God, look at her fucking face. Yeah, without an in, or just without being a conniving bitch. That's the lesson you're trying to make here. And stop making your own luck. Fuck, shove her into the water. Push her over the railing. Music change.
Oh.
Push her into the water. No, she's not gonna be fair and square though.
Of course.
Anybody who refers to it as a bod is not good. Anyway, somebody can come chat while this is happening. Sassy Teller's insisting on reading the Pokemon books. You got him right now. Yay! Amped up the sexiness. She's in high school. Fucking chill out. Jesus Christ, just negging. Let's... Yeah, compliment her. Doesn't matter what other people were doing. Yeah, give me those 3 music notes. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes! Perfect. You don't want to send mixed signals. Oh, okay. Again, we're friends. We're like just super friends.
Hey.
I like how she was like, oh my god, let's hang out. Come watch me work. Oh, now she's upset.
Back when I met Shiho, when she saved me, I realized that personal relationships are something to be treasured. That's why I'm not going to run away anymore. I'll face myself head on. This time, it's my turn to help someone. But I'm still kind of worried. Do you think you could help me?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. You can lean on me too, if you need it.
I will.
Good. I feel like we finally see each other eye to eye. I'm so glad I met you.
Oh god, a camera move. And some of the
I am
NPCs
thou,
disappeared, but not all of them.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings
Blood
of
oath? What is in this
rebellion and
fucking
break
dinner?
the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the lovers, granting thee infinite power.
Ultimate secret of the lovers. Hey, transforms Persona into a mythological trickster.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so many eyes.
I can sense a new power growing within me.
All right.
That's so many eyes.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop counting on you. After all, you're an eternal member of my fan club.
Eternal.
It means forever. Got it? Anyway, let's eat before our food gets cold. Time to dig in.
What do you mean, like the bad signal? Yes. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Greatly increases evasion from ice skills. Okay. Shit, man. I don't actually... I don't know. I guess I'll do this one. I'm less likely to use that, because, like, this is passive. Like, I need... That's not passive. That is an actual thing. Yeah, I feel like that could be helpful going forward. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like the chain dragons, they seem feisty, yes.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, who are you? Okay. Alright. Let's... I need more books. I need more books. This sucks. And last time I went hunting for books, like, there was nothing new to buy. Okay. Let's... Not that button. Actually,
I'll
okay,
just
let's
add this.
disable. I'm thinking about it. Oh, yeah, okay. So maybe I'll do... Yeah, Hiroshima. Okay. We'll do... Kawakami. I think it's gonna warp me a few feet over this way.
Master!
Oh, hold on, it's here. Perfect. You already asked me that last time. Oh, no. Oh, this is uncomfortable. He said that when the fancy bookstore, that, because it only had one book available. He said that one was date locked. Date or story locked, I don't remember which one. But it was just that one. So I'm missing something somewhere else. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. I don't know what the special item on the menu is, but I...
Thank you so much.
Oh no.
Listen.
I love the voice change. Yes, listen to your secret. I should actually do some housekeeping today. That would be very handy. Give me back my money! No! Want a rest of it? Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Stop calling me master. You are, yeah, you're working yourself sick. Have you seen the doctor? Alright. No, come on. We're gonna go see the weirdo in the alleyway. You're gonna turn out like me if you don't take care of yourself. I appreciate the do as I say, not as I do. Okay, you're coughing and you're achy. It's the Rona, everybody. Don't overdo it. No, are you okay? We're gonna go with are you okay?
Besides, I'm,
Boy. Speaking of the fucking hospital. Unless you'd also request a curry or... She can make infiltration tools for me? That, I feel like that's gonna generate some questions. I'm like, hey, do you know how to make lockpicks? And she goes, yeah. And then we just have to stare at each other.
All right.
I'll see you later then.
We need to get you to a goddamn doctor. Again, don't know why this is the animation here. Oh, she did. Thank you. No, but how are you feeling? Always gonna change the subject. Nope, nope. Hate it. I get these headaches. No! No, no, no! Oh, this poor woman. Okay. Come on, I gotta be able to find Gwen today.
Shucks.
We gotta do it. Dear Lord. The sports meet, you know, those sports! It's just generic sports conversation. We love it. Alright, it's October 1st. We're catching up, everybody. Oh, God. No, we got 10 whole days. It's fine. It'll be fine. Everyone's panicking over nothing. Do you not trust your great leader? Alright, give me a Gwen. Yes! Here we go!
Hey,
Let's hang out. Yes. Come on.
see.
Yes! Perfect. Here we go! Alright, we're gonna have both these at rank 10. This is good. Yeah, do the thing. Get the points. Dude. I think Carl's the person here who will appreciate this the most. So, loadout for PAX is fucking loadout at a convention is buck wild already. But there's like forklifts all over the floor, just driving like already what feels like way too fast. And it's all Teamsters. They're doing loadout while there's an Eagles game going on. These are all very much sports people, and you could watch how their attention to detail changed as the Eagles continued to get their ass whooped in that game. I was really glad I was out of the building by the time the game finished. Apparently people who were still there were like, the teams just were like noticeably cranky. And I was like, oh dear. Yep, alright, here we go. Oh, she wants to come hang out at my place, everybody.
So, I finally made up with Eiko. I think she knew it deep within her heart. And seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
Your slab worked wonders. I did just save, right? She wants to see how healthy your plant is. Yeah, she does. I want to hit this one so bad. I'm gonna do it.
You're still not gonna let me forget that, hmm? Well, I'm glad she didn't get into any danger. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again. I plan on doing the same as well.
Yeah, are you stressing?
No, that's not it. This time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise, and I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. For now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. I was lost in life. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My dream is to become a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
Can't say that's the direction I saw this going. Why did you choose that?
Because it's the head of police operations. I'll need an extensive academic background, though.
We finally have a break. A severe break from the Gwen-ness.
There are too many incidents in this country that are never brought to light. That host was one. Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
Sounds like maybe you just need to be like a phantom thief forever. That's kind of what that feels like. Let's do that one.
I hope so. That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. Thank you for all your help. It must have been difficult babysitting the uptight Miss President, right? Just kidding.
I'm gonna say just kidding and move on before you have a chance to
Even
respond.
so, I'm glad I asked you. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because I have you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
Alright, we got two of them.
Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the priestess, granting thee infinite power.
Hey.
All right. All right.
Alright, what does this one look like now? We go from a motorcycle to... Oh my god! Oh shit, what?
I can sense it. The power within me has grown. No, it's been born anew.
It's fully... okay. It's gonna be
All
awkward
right.
riding that around the palace, but sure.
By the way, you can rely on me for anything you need. I want us to be equals.
Anything, huh?
Now then, in order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college. What a funny thought. Studying to become a head of police while working as a thief.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to sit with that for a little bit, actually. Just be careful.
I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows.
Yeah, tell your sister that.
So you see...
Is she breaking up with me?
Well, I was thinking... maybe we could study some things we don't have experience in yet.
Yeah, like what?
Would that be okay? I want to be with you. We still have some time before night falls.
Spent some time alone together. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay. All right. Ooh, fuck. Okay. What skill? I've got light nuke to 1. We'll get rid of this guy. Oh, I did take her to the train station. I was like, where did I go? Joe! 5 years! Wait, you mean wearing a heckin' mask was the only thing we need to prevent Paxpox? Right? Joe, thank you so much for the 5 years. Yeah, at the very least, I didn't get Con Crud / Paxpox, so... Jury's still out on Rona. We'll, I'm gonna test later in the week. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the fact that I have a voice and I'm not immediately dying, who knew? Like, even if we ever reach a point in the world where the Panini's not happening, the Backstreet Boys are finally no longer on their reunion tour, we'll probably wear a mask at every convention forever and always. Because this is great. My body's very tired. I have one mystery bruise that's pretty wicked. But like, otherwise pretty okay. Alright. So I feel like maybe I should go check out that secondhand shop, since that got said. And then we'll check. Can I just go there? No. Okay, where is the secondhand shop? Is it you? Yes.
What would you like?
Okay. Oh, I know I needed... Sure, I'll get a broken laptop. Try to figure that out. I needed liquid mercury for, like, a permanent doohickey, right? I'm not gonna buy that yet. It's a permanent lockpick, I think. Anyways, Joe, how are you doing? Okay. So I have that laptop. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Oh god, not that button. Okay. Can't talk to Akechi yet. Okay, you're just Mishima. Alright, we got nobody else. Is there a place I can buy books?
It's somewhere.
I know there's a place I can buy books in this area. So let's... I'm gonna go and get the vending machine. Give me all that stuff. New Year's crowd has started early at the gym. I mean, good for them. What's your favorite holiday movie? Like the original stop motion Rudolph, probably. No, or the original Grinch. The original Grinch, probably. I love decorating for Christmas. I don't particularly care about Christmas movies. Let's... What am I gonna do? Lord of the Rings 2 Towers? Okay, there's a lot to unpack there, because first of all, 2 Towers is objectively the worst of the 3. So we'll just start with that. How do I... Okay, I have a broken laptop. How do I fix the laptop? This is me asking. Does anyone know?
Oh.
Like, I'll watch this.
If you try to save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both. I can do this. You need to trust me.
What the fuck?
That's incredible.
Oh.
Change the tech place on the map. Okay, cool.
Okay. Well then.
All right. Saying the chocolate is the worst part of smart. No, 2 Towers is... Here's the thing, is any trilogy, I always hate the second one. Because it's like, every trilogy, it feels like the first movie happens because they're not sure if the other ones are going to happen. I say movie. This also applies to books. This applies to books, which is good because Lord of the Rings. It's like you do the first one, and that is a full, complete story because there's no guarantee there's going to be a second one of the book or the movie. And then it does well enough, you get to do more. And you're like, cool, I get to round out the trilogy now. So now the second one is all just trying to expand on things that were supposed to be wrapped up before. Expand on them to make them be loose threads that you can resolve in 3. So it's unraveling things that are supposed to be resolved and putting all these things. It's all just set up for the third one. It's all just set up for the third one. Every time, without fail. You name any trilogy, I can't stand the middle one. And that happens for each of the sets of 3 within all of Star Wars. It is Lord of the Rings. It is Back to the Future. It is all of them. Yes, I hate Empire Strikes Back. Yes. All of them suck. There was one, someone brought up one trilogy once and I was like, that one, the second one is okay. And I don't remember what it was. They should just execute everyone who calls. Okay, this person needs to rein it in a little bit. I've never seen the Scream movies, so I guess I can't say definitively applies to that. That one doesn't feel like a trilogy, though. That one just feels like they keep just doing things. They're not intentionally in sets of 3.
Well then.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So, let's check on my plant.
Hey.
Shit, I'm gonna need to buy more plant nutrients. Where do I get those?
Nice. Yes.
Okay. We are gonna check the TV for the shopping. And then I think it's palace time. Okay. Pumpkin ghost. Oh, it is October in this game. I was like, what the fuck? A lantern necklace and pumpkin soup, which is HP. Okay. Don't know what the necklace does. Ghost repellent. What do these things do? What do those things do? I'm gonna look it up because none of my... Because Liz isn't here and James isn't here yet. Oh god. Here we go. So, P5. Baptismal water. As a middle child, I will defend middle movie 2 tower. Alright, fair. Okay. Can be used to remove any non-special buffs used on all enemies. Okay. Alright, so that's not bad. And I'm gonna guess exorcism is exorcism is one of those words I can never spell. I tried to put the C in the wrong place. Remove debuffs for allies. Okay, cool. That sounds helpful, especially because I'm starting to get rid of those skills. I think that's probably my best option.
Hey, hey!
We're gonna do that one. Because, yeah, I don't think I would use the necklace. Alright.
Well then.
So, I think it's go time. How do I call everyone? Oh, by hitting actual hideout. Okay. Oh, shit, I should save.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, everybody, I had to save real quick, and then you're gonna come right back.
Okay.
Oops. Alright, do I want ginger beer or do I want more tea? I just feel like 2 Towers is just too long. I think it's the only movie I've ever actually fallen asleep in. Alright, Infiltrate Palace, let's go.
Do you have a minute? Okay, let's get to work. Come on, Joker.
Do I need to do anything? I don't think so. I think it's go time.
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna do something stupid.
I can feel it.
Carl, I want to know. No, fucking say it. I was playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I tried to hit buttons for that. I was like, oh, crouch. Nope, that's not how this game works.
I can see it.
Oh, well, alright. Guess we're getting into a fight! Oh! I have a new thing. It was like 12 hours. Oh, yeah, they're all too long, but 2 Towers is super long. Also, the 3 different sets of credit ends on Return of the King was unnecessary. Okay, Shadow Factorization. When you highlight a target in battle, you will be able to see which attack. Oh, that one! You want to see which attacks are held, repelled, and drained. Okay, great. Alright, yeah. Oh, wait.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona!
Don't do anything reckless. I'm gonna fucking nuke it.
That's our queen.
Perfect.
Just stay there.
You're grayed out, so I can't. How about we trade? No, I want the HP. Oh, cheers! Cheers! I'll do that button. Cheers! Oh, the thing didn't die. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's not good.
Joker.
What do we know about it?
Weak to
Okay.
nuclear. You know what to do, right?
It had magic. I think it was magic wall. So I think I have to like hit you.
Yes.
Okay. I will try shooting you. Okay, great. Well then.
Let's see. Come.
Do we just have to wait for it to... What about... Okay, sure. Well...
Ravage them.
Yeah, everything. Everything's reflected. Okay, so we just don't do anything. So everybody's just gonna guard. Perfect. Okay, what do I do about you? Oh, the repel thing's not there anymore. Okay, so we can do this now.
Die already.
And now I know if magic wall goes up, I just fucking chill. Bye-bye. I guess he just left. I love that. Oh my god. Alright, we got a James coming up. Oh dear. Hold on one second, everybody. Hey!
Right, vegetables, y'all.
Also, thanks for the resub, James.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
hey, it's good. Voice.
Say that again?
It's good to hear your voice.
Oh, yeah, thanks. You too, man. We'll do that button. And we'll do that button. I just learned that magic wall means I can't do literally anything, and it isn't just a wall against magic, so that was fun.
I'm not done.
We've learned.
Yeah, learning happened. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm glad that we are returning back to normal after a chaotic 2 weeks.
Yes.
How are you?
It's very chaotic 2 weeks. Doing all right. My tea is empty, though, and I'm deciding, do I want more tea or do I want a ginger beer?
Ooh, that's tough. I would, as much as I love ginger beer, I'd say go for tea.
I already had a bunch of tea, but I do feel like maybe tea is gonna be better. Less scratchy on the throat, so. I'll finish this fight, and then if you want to talk to chat, because you haven't talked to them in a while either, I will,
No.
I'll go get
Yes,
more tea.
please.
Okay, well, shit. Oh, hey. Hi, Gwen.
I'll help you finish him off.
This button? Yes.
Let's go.
Hey, so look at that. You still remember your buttons, and
If I need it.
oh, you skipped the weird JoJo.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one's
fucking
just weird.
Christ.
I don't know
Weird,
what it's gonna do.
weird starfish
Persona.
things. Is that all I have? Yes, okay.
Feel my rage.
Whoa, alright! Anyways, I am at 10 with both On and Gwen, so...
Yeah, I was about to say you got what is it, a knot for
Yeah.
Gwen and Hecate.
Sure.
Hecate?
I've heard so many different ways to pronounce that. I'm just refusing to say it out loud because I know whichever one I land on, someone will be like, "That's not the right one," and I'm just like, not doing it.
That's fair.
On. We're gonna go with On,
You're a rat onto the out, Denim.
and we're gonna try just lighting everyone on fire.
Hey, you know that 9 times out of 10, that's very efficient. And effective.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that was the one time out of 10, it turns out. All right, so do I think that's all magic?
Fire will work.
It's a vicious pentagram.
We're just gonna try to hit you. All right, there we go.
It's super effective.
Oh, come on.
That's so much damage.
Oh, it's red. Red is good, right?
Red is good.
Yeah, give me money. Let's try it again. Damn it! Well,
Well, you know what they're weak to now.
yeah. That was really intense for it.
For 49 damage. It's like when you roll all ones on your fireball.
Exactly.
Like,
Alright, it says it's weak to some, or is it just because I can do physical stuff? Does gun
It's
count
weak.
as physical? Can I shoot it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gun does not count as physical. Gun counts as gun.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna hit you then. Damn, girl!
Go, Queen, go!
Yeah, and we'll just... we'll just do that.
Go get him, Queen!
It's super effective.
Serves you right.
Alright, let's see. Let's,
This is the new one, so you can extort it again.
I could extort it, or I could just get it XP out of it.
You could.
Do I need to add this one to my collection?
It couldn't hurt. It's good fusion fodder.
Alright. Oh, this one's red!
Yeah, so
That's
you can
new.
skip. Yeah, when it's red, you can skip all the negotiating. It will just immediately join you.
Hell yes! Oh, I do vaguely remember seeing something that I was like, I don't have to necessarily have a conversational gauntlet. Alright.
Power's incredible, Joker.
Nice job.
Well, thank you. We just got into the palace. That was our first encounter because I made a boo-boo.
All right.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. A boo-boo.
Well, it's just I forgot. So I was playing Tears of the Kingdom the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't played that in a while. So then I got used to all those buttons, and I was like, oh, the way I sneak around stuff is I push this stick in to crouch. And that's not how this one works.
No, that's not how this works. You know, I also was playing Tears of the Kingdom during my weekend at my cousin's wedding, which is why I was out last week. But how far are you in Tears of the Kingdom?
I am at the point where I know I could go to the final fight, and I'm just doing side quests now to get my health up before I do it.
Gotcha.
You're tough, but weak to
Okay.
persona. You know what to do, right?
So, yeah, prior to PAX, I still had one temple to go, and so I finished that temple. And then it turns out I did a bunch of stuff out of order, and so the conversational tree was very funny, because it was like, oh man, we need this! Oh, you already did it? Cool! It was very funny. Okay. You're level 35, and I already have you, so we're just gonna do some murders.
All the murders.
All the murders.
Yeah.
How far are you?
So I'm just about to start the final dungeon, which is the Garuda one.
Okay, yeah, that was the one I did last too.
Yeah. I have to admit, you know, I feel like the way that... Ooh.
Okay. I'm running out of things that I feel like... I feel like I want to keep... I feel like I want to keep this.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
This feels useful, but I did also just order from the TV items that will do this. So maybe that, or getting rid of my sleeps.
Yeah, I would say if you're getting items that remove buffs, then you can get rid of Dakaja, but you do have 2 different sleeps. So basically, I think you only need 1. Would you prefer trying to sleep everyone, or a better chance of focusing on 1?
Well, here's the thing is I don't know. I don't know what's more useful going forward.
I would say probably the individual one, the higher chance of an individual one, because if someone's asleep and you hit them, they wake up. So you can use Dormira to put one to sleep, you can focus on another enemy, and then...
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, so we'll get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, with Tears of the Kingdom, the way that I feel like the game was like
That
leading
was an
you
easy
to the
battle.
different the different cities and which temples to get to, you know, it felt like they wanted you to go to wind,
Show me
water,
your true form.
fire, and then Gerudo, and they progressively got better. Like, I felt like wind and water temples felt very much like these could 100% be divine beasts. Mechanically, they're identical, except like they have a little bit more customization to them. But then when I got to the fire temple, I felt like even though I'm still doing mechanically the same thing, it felt like a real temple, you know?
The fire temple pissed me off so much.
Oh,
and,
really?
And was I think the water temple was my least favorite because I was bored the whole time. And the fire temple was close behind that just because I thought it was awful. I actually really liked the wind temple. I thought the wind temple was a good introduction to the temples of the game. The wind temple boss was by far the best one.
Oh, well, I haven't done the Gerudo temple yet, but as of right now, I would agree.
Yeah.
It was a real downgrade going from Colgera to little Bloopy.
The fucking Muktarok? Fuck that shit, yeah. Colgera was
Like-
such a good fight with great music.
Yeah. I was about to say, Metric hit the nail right on the head. The music was great too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's amazing how, like, because I went into the Wind Temple, I'm thinking like, oh, this is the first one. Imagine how much better these are gonna get.
Yeah.
And then like you're doing the ascent to the Water Temple, I'm like, okay, low gravity, that's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
like the ambiance. And then you actually get there and it's like, oh, this is boring.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah, it was... I feel like getting to the water temple was, like, more interesting and more... What's the word I want? More engaging than the actual water temple ended up being. Let's... I don't already know this is bad, right? Okay.
Be careful.
We'll do that.
Now, I haven't made it to the Gerudo Temple yet, but the one thing I really appreciate is that is probably the one time going through the Gerudo Desert that playing Breath of the Wild was actually very helpful, because, like, you know, the sandstorm made it impossible to see or to use your map. But, like, I found the ancient ruins first, and I'm like, oh, I know where I am, because I had to bring that big block of ice to Gerudo Town. I know exactly where Gerudo Town is.
Yeah.
And nailed it immediately. Like, oh, awesome.
Nice. Yeah, it was interesting how much of, like, Breath of the Wild knowledge, like, didn't help. Like, it was good for the map.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like there was nearly enough carryover.
All right.
Which was kind of disappointing. Anyways, hey, I'm gonna go make my tea.
All right, enjoy your tea.
So I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back.
I will vamp. Well, hello there, chat. It's been about 2 weeks. I hope you all have been doing well. I hope you had a good holiday. With the... You know what? Let's talk about Game of the Year. You know, I know a lot of conversations are going around. What was the best game of 2023? I posted a video from Calbit's Animation where they're doing their take on best game of the year. Yeah, here's what everyone's game of the year was. Metric, favorite holiday movie. I'm assuming you mean Christmas holiday movie. I'm gonna have to say, in this order: Scrooged, Muppet Christmas Carol, and then Die Hard. Pathos, speaking of Vamp, no Malkavians and Bloodlines 2, very sad face. You know what? Yeah, I'm sad Malkavians aren't in there. Maybe it will be DLC, woo! Though, I kind of sympathize with them, Pathos. I can't imagine them topping the Malkavian experience, Bloodlines, and with all of the redevelopment and all of the turnover that happened. If that's something that had to be on the cutting room floor, knowing that it wouldn't live up to the Bloodlines 1 experience, then you can go back and play Bloodlines 1 to get the Malkavian experience until DLC comes out. Wartburg, Gollum is clearly Game of the Year. Skull Island close second. Yep. You know what? Those were definitely Games of the Year, probably in the opposite direction. Metric, as far as Game of the Year, Tears of the Kingdom, didn't play Baldur's Gate because I was hoping for a physical copy. Not sure if it will be retail in Canada. Yeah, I think they're coming out with like a collector's edition that has like all of the fun stuff. You know, statues, tin cases, art book, all of that, all the jazz. Tears of the Kingdom, I have a love-hate relationship with Tears of the Kingdom. It's weird that it's a game that while I'm playing it, I find it enjoyable. I wouldn't say I love it. It's just something like, oh, I enjoy the little puzzle, or like, how can I efficiently get from point A to point B? Or like discovering a little detail like Link and Zelda's house in Hateno Village and kind of reading in between the lines of like, oh, okay, that's kind of fun. But then the minute I put it down, I don't think about it again. And like for me, there are games where I'm constantly thinking about them. I'm constantly thinking about Baldur's Gate 3 in different builds. I'm constantly thinking about Persona, every Persona game I've played. You know, and it's a fun game to play when I have a little bit of time, and then I put it down and I don't think about it again. So it's weird. It's very making me feel ambivalent. There's a collector's edition on their website. Ashley's playing Baldur's Gate 3 constantly, 185 hours logged in. Way to go. Yeah, Ashley and I have been talking a lot on Discord about her experience getting play-by-plays, and then I am introducing Ashley to the world of mods for Baldur's Gate 3, and I feel like I have created a monster, so I am sorry, everyone in the vicinity of Ashley. I know this isn't on the Game of the Year list, but a game I've been playing the hell out of has been Victoria 3. It's a Paradox game, one of the grand strategy games. This is all about economic simulation, and I mean there's politics and warfare and all of that, but the central mechanic of the game is economics. So like you build up your industry, like you're going through the Industrial Revolution, and then like any changes that you make to a particular industry, like if you make a change to the iron mining industry to like improve, like get new technology, it might require fewer people, but you need to get more coal in, and you need to get more steam engines in to help process that. So now the prices for coal and steam engines go up because the demand has gone up, and it's all interactive like that. So it is a game built for me, and I've been enjoying it nonstop. I'm also playing Honkai Star Rail. I know it's a gacha game, but the soundtrack's incredible. I love the character design. I haven't spent a lot of money in it because I have willpower to not drop an entire paycheck into the game. It's really good if you like traditional turn-based combat. So, you know, kind of like in the Persona vibe where you have your four characters in a line, your enemies are across from you. You take your turns doing the combat, whereas Genshin Impact's more like open world Chinese Breath of the Wild. But yeah, hey, welcome back, Jen.
Hey, thanks. I need to go back to the conversation about holiday movies because, one, you did remind me about Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm going to add that one to my list from us talking about it earlier. But number two, I liked the beginning of that segment where you said, I assume Christmas movie, because now I have to ask you what's your favorite holiday movie, but you can't pick a Christmas one. Because that was such a specific question. Of like, oh, I'm assuming not Christmas. It's like, no, I want to know what your favorite not Christmas holiday movie is. Pick another holiday.
Well, I mean, scary movies would be Halloween, right?
Here's the thing: is I feel like you watch scary movies at Halloween, but that doesn't make them Halloween movies.
All right. Well, I do have an answer for you, and
Okay.
I'm not being snide or pithy. Groundhog Day is unironically a fantastic movie.
It really is. That's a good answer.
Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yep, that is also a good one.
I've never watched any of the Charlie Brown movies. Every time I've tried to watch something Charlie Brown, I fall asleep in like 15 minutes. There's something about it that I was like, there's nothing about this that is engaging me, and my brain is just like, oh, this means it's shutdown time.
There you go. Well, maybe you could. It's some people have a white noise machine. You have a Charlie Brown machine.
There we go. This is probably fine to just walk into.
Hey.
The thing comes alive and kills you. Oh.
I have something.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I got a spaceship stick. All right.
Ooh, a spaceship stick. Yeah. I know. Okay, it's not voice acted. Good. I was mentioning that I was getting Ashley involved in Baldur's Gate 3 mods, and
yes,
the modding community in there, I have to give mad kudos to, because it would be really easy to, not easy, but there's a lot of classes and subclasses that were not in the base game, and a lot of people have.
You seemed real fired up back when we first met.
You finish and then I'll continue.
Okay. A lot of classes and subclasses weren't added. Not only did the modding community add a lot of those classes, they added it in a way where it felt balanced for the game. Like, I've been doing like 2 separate playthroughs that were modded. Not to like, I'm not gonna probably play through the entire game because it just takes too long. But I wanted to build actual Vasile. So downloaded an Aasimar mod, and then I downloaded a entire cleric mod where you can get Order Cleric, and all of the mechanics that an Order Cleric has are so well integrated into the system where it doesn't feel like, oh, I feel like an unstoppable god at level 3. It feels like, oh, this feels like a fair balance of the mechanics in a video game. And then I built a artificer from another campaign, and I was like, oh, this is fun. They made it fun but not overpowered, and I just appreciate the restraint that a lot of the modders have had to add in the 5e feel and giving all of those classes a good chance without it feeling like, oh, you broke the game, blardy blar.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, if I ever get around to Baldur's Gate and feel like I can manage to navigate the UI for it, because even when I tried to play it before, I was like, there's too many things to keep track of. But if I ever get around to it, I'll probably go with the mod route.
Was that an act Mona put you up to? You know, the beauty thingy?
That was, I was trying to be a heroine of justice.
Is that a joke?
Oh god, this is gonna get more uncomfortable as it goes on, isn't it?
You moron!
Oh, we're having D&D quiz time in the chat now.
Yeah.
Ever since I was young, people around me have never seen me for who I really am. They would be kind to me just to please my father, and would get money and presents in exchange. Adults, teachers, even friends. It seemed like everyone smiled at me for their own personal gain. That's why you kept the details of your family a secret at school.
I mean, here's the thing about keeping like, it's not hard to figure out from her last name. Like, it's not really a secret. It's just we're all stupid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? Okumura might be like Smith in Japan.
Maybe.
You know?
But the female superheroes I used to see on TV were so great. They always fought for others, not themselves, and they were always happy. I wanted to be just like that. Even though I knew it was a fantasy, I still looked up to them.
Everyone goes wild over heroes at some point. It's fine having someone like that on our side, right, Joker?
Of course. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, there we go. I was like, I don't know why we're having this fucking conversation right here, right now. Oh.
Huh?
Boy. Hello, sir.
That's an
This is
outfit.
insane on so many levels.
I thought I told you not to associate with vulgar people.
That bastard.
Oh, and he's just there in, like, regular ass-looking form, which is way concerning.
Him? Did he come into the palace too? No. He might look the same, but that isn't the real person. Remember what I explained to you earlier? You mean about the cognition thing?
What are you mumbling about?
Do you recall what I said before? That I would do my best for you. This is my answer to that.
Hi, Jess. I love you.
Are those the rumored phantom thieves? I see. You're handing them over to me as a plea for forgiveness.
Yeah, that's totally what's happening here.
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. You truly embody the Okumura motto.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine, like, if that was carved, like, in the, like, threshold of their house? Like, huh, what a weird motto. Like, you're not going to betray me, right? Oh, no, not you, the other people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on a doormat, actually, and they flip it over depending on who's coming over.
It's like that scene from The Simpsons where Russia pushes the button and it just flips over to Soviet Union.
Yes.
Very well, join me.
Why do you only ever think about gains and losses? That's why the company has a bad reputation. All because you treat people like they're tools.
Which is ironic, because he is a tool.
The tool,
To gain, you must give. One must be resolved to give even more if they wish to stand above others. We are on vastly different levels. And soon, I will rise to a new stage. The political world.
I understand why they muffled his voice and gave it that electronic, like, squeaking in the background. I understand why. I wish they hadn't.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I was just about to compliment the sound design, because, like, that's a really nice touch.
Like,
to give it that, like,
what
old-fashioned...
Absolutely, but it's like one of those things, it's like, for the sake of experiencing it as an entertainment format, the fact that he's so much quieter than everything else, and that I also keep, like, wanting to wince at that sound, I'm like, it's too distracting, and that's like, I am already over this as a thing.
Okumura Foods shall be the foundation of my victory.
His company is just a stepping stone.
Mr. Okumura, we don't need a girl who's been soiled by thieves. Unless you make some compromises, I can't introduce her to my father.
She needn't be your lawful wife anymore. Take her as your lover.
Ew.
Whatever.
Ew, it's getting worse.
Very well. I accept.
Lover? I was raised under this company's wealth. I even accepted a political marriage for you. This is not what we discussed! Father, you want me to be that man's plaything just to satisfy your own ambitions?
Why fret? You should be overjoyed that you're fulfilling your role as an Okumura daughter.
I hate both of these people so much.
This is the only value you've had from the very beginning.
So, even his own daughter's life is a commodity to him.
Oh, here it goes.
Yep.
Now, why don't you come to my place?
It's gonna be the only time he says that first part to her.
Let's have fun. I'll play with you until I get bored. A high school music.
It's getting grosser and weirder.
No! Haru's persona won't stand a chance against that. Don't worry. She hadn't awakened to her real power. That's all.
How dare you?
My dear fated princess, freedom for you must stem from betrayal. If you still yearn for it now, then you must not err. Now tell me, who shall you betray?
My heart has been set. You should know.
Yes, that gaze! I can finally display my true strength! I am thou, thou art I! Let us adorn your departure into freedom with a beautiful betrayal!
Oh,
Jeez!
guns in the skirt. All right,
Farewell,
sure.
dear father. I am no longer your subservient puppet.
Then so be it. You're worthless. Deal with them how you wish.
You poor thing. I'll toy with you until you break.
Gross.
I don't expect you to come to reason at all.
Uh-huh. We should have just told you this from the start, asshat!
We are the Phantom Thieves, here to take your bride!
See, I think this is why in my high school they had a rule about the like standard issue skirts, because if there were any longer, you could fit like 3 Gatling guns under them.
Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
Yeah, I should have healed before this. It's gonna
I
be
have
fine.
no intentions of talking to you. For the sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose! So this is Haru's true power. Haru. Alright, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk. Persona.
Okay, who did you replaced on? All right. Well, let's just let me see what all the
What next?
what all the things are. Okay.
Melody!
Let's try this. They're all robots. I was like, I couldn't imagine that was gonna work, but hey, I'm glad it did. All right.
It worked on the big dumb one.
Well, I feel like the dumb one is the important one. So yeah, we'll pass to me.
It's your turn. On to the next.
It's time.
I'm not gonna worry about trying to get all of them. He has not taken a lot of damage. I probably need to actually worry about them. Okay, well, we're already here.
Nice one, Joker. You hit its
Bleep
weakness.
bloop. And you get to go again.
Oh, sweet.
Lovely.
Okay. Can I? Because yeah, you guys were
Opponent is
fine.
strong. Don't do anything
Can I just knock you over?
Persona!
Can I just knock you over? Yes, I can!
Good guess.
Beautiful.
Do it.
That intuition is coming back.
I remember being mad about that with, I think it was somebody in the, oh, what's her butts Egypt temple. Temple, palace, whatever.
Yeah.
The big old stone
The
thing.
Gerudo temple.
Yeah, the Gerudo temple, yes.
Yeah.
Let's just nuke everybody. Well, that wasn't super great.
Yeah. No, oh, yeah, I thought you meant like what you did in game, but yeah, spilling tea's not good.
Ready when you are.
You sip the tea, you don't spill the tea.
I mean, first of all, I do spill the tea constantly. I will not be doing any of my PAX tea spillage on stream, because shouldn't do that for a variety of reasons. But also, I was finally removing my little diffuser ball, and it just, I misjudged the distance to my little plate for it. Alright, now I'm gonna
Well,
dump my honey
lessons
in
were
here.
learned.
Lessons were learned. Alright, let's get more honey in here. Alright, dope. Cool. Anyways, I don't know if I've got... What stories do I have that I can publicly talk about? Let's see. I already talked about, I think I talked about most of the Paxi things earlier. Getting to meet people. There was, I'm not going to say any names, so there were a lot of like really, it was good to meet a lot of people, and I met a number of dice makers, and everyone was very lovely. A lot of us like traded D20s and D6s with each other. It was like super fun, so I've got like a little collection of things from a bunch of different makers now, which is great. There was one dice maker I had always gotten like weird vibes from on social media, but I'm like, I'm not gonna judge somebody just based on text interactions in the landscape that is social media. Like, that's not that's not a good way to facilitate conversation. So it's like I'm not gonna hold that against anybody.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you don't, because I don't think we would have been friends if you did.
Oh no!
Skull, are you okay? Keep an eye on your health.
Alrighty then.
This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Hopefully, this kills the guy. That's not great.
We can hit their weaknesses. Pass the
I gotta remember what. Okay, he was weak to wind, so yeah, pass that to me, and I can wind it again. Anyways, there was one. So yeah, so there was somebody that I was like, hey, look, I'm not gonna judge them based on social media stuff. So they
Let's go.
I was walking around. They were also exhibiting, and oh, you're not fucking. I need you to die so you can't heal him. I'm just gonna do that again.
Go down.
To you.
We know their weak points.
Was also exhibiting, so I went out to go see them like before doors opened, before it got super wild. I was actually getting to like walk around like real quick on Sunday to kind of see things, and I went by the booth and I could see your dice, and I'm looking at them. And then I was like, oh my god, like these are beautiful. I really love like watching your work. And they were like, oh my gosh, like thank you so much, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, it's like I'm Long Dog Dice. And then they go, oh, that's cool, I guess. And then turns and just starts talking to somebody else.
Oh wow.
And I was like, okay, my online vibes were correct. Fuck you. I was like, I don't feel like I need to try anymore. There we go. I was like, wow, like you couldn't even pretend for like 2 seconds. Anyways, I'm gonna drink water. Everybody drink water. James has redeemed it and demanded it.
Well, I hope that person steps on multiple D4s.
Yeah, exactly. So that was super fun. Didn't talk about the last day of PAX where things got a little unhinged. What do I think Pathos is talking about? On Saturday, I did get to meet a little dachshund named Nugget. He was 10 weeks old and fucking so cute. Oh my god. That person had been around on Friday and saw a lot of people. Half the people came up to the booth because they saw the dice, and half of them came up because they saw Dachshund. And like, I need to know about this. And so she'd come by because she was on Dachshund duty. And we talked for a little bit, and then...
Why? How can I be defeated? I'm such an inferior bronze.
She was like, yeah, she's like, I have a 10-week-old dachshund at home, that is up to potentially be trained as like a medical alert dog. And so we're doing, all the assessment things right now, and we're in the middle of doing like temperament testings. We want to see how he does in large crowds, so we're hoping they'll let us bring him in here tomorrow to see how he does. So if we're able to do that, we'll bring him by. And I was like, oh my god, that would be so great. And I did not expect to actually see this woman again. I thought this was just like a nice thing that you say. You were eating a tub of chocolate frosting. Joe, how fucking dare you? I'm glad Jess caught you and made you stop. So Saturday, things are just fucking insane. Just a constant stream of people. And I look up at one point, and this woman is back, and she's like, hi. She's like, I don't know if you remember me from yesterday, but I have someone I'd like you to meet. And she places a carrier bag on my table and pulls out this little 10-week-old puppy. And I was like, oh my god. She's like, do you want to hold it? I was like, yeah, give me a second, I'll come around. And she's like, no, here you go. And just passes him to me over the booth. And yeah, so I'm holding this cute little puppy. Greg has no idea this is happening. And so I turned and I was like, Greg, look. And he turns, he goes, what? And so he's like, because he didn't expect to turn around and see Puppy. This puppy does the cutest little yawn with the cutest little squeak, and then just nestles onto like my collarbone and immediately falls asleep. I was like, I'm never moving again. And this is just where I live now. It's like, this is the greatest day ever. So yeah, that was heckin' adorable. Referring to stuff when people are just trying to say stuff. Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna get through whatever's voice acted here, and then we're gonna talk about the fucking audacity of both adults and children.
Let's go. Are you okay?
What do I
think that was one of the named chapters in War and Peace, the audacity of adults and children.
Oh, come on, just like fucking
Persona.
go down. There we go. So I had the Gashapon at the booth, which was full of little capsules of unfinished dice. And the way the machine works is you can either have it set to take quarters or you can set it to free spin. I didn't want to have to worry about keeping track of quarters. I eventually, Jeff can, we can 3D print stuff or whatever to modify it so that way it'll take, little tokens. So I want to, get tokens or 3D print tokens or something like that to have that be how the machine works going forward. But there was just not time for that going ahead. So I was like, we're going to set it to the free spin. But also it makes such an obnoxious sound when it turns. I was like, no, even if my back is turned, nobody will be able to, get a turn in without me noticing. So I was like, it'll be fine. The number of people who would walk up to it and just turn it, and would turn it all the way until something came out, and then look at me and then go, I didn't know that was gonna happen. They were shocked, and I'm like, here's the thing, the choices were either that was going to happen, and you were just gonna take something out of it, or nothing, it wasn't gonna move at all. So why did you do it? Why did you walk up to it and turn the thing if you thought it wasn't gonna work? What the fuck? And so then I would just grab the thing and I'd put it, but I had the mechanism to be able to open it. And so at the end of the day, I would just return all the ones for people who did this.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of War and Peace, I think Tolstoy said, "People be dumb." I think it's a direct quote.
Yeah. So there was that happening with adults, but then on Sunday was Kids Day at the convention. There were just children everywhere with the normal level of awareness of other people around them that children tend to have. And I watched a kid walked up and reached towards the machine and did one click, and I went, please don't do that. And it me talking to him startled him, and so he pulled his hand away, and then he made direct eye contact with me while slowly reaching forward again. So then I put my hand over, I was like, please do not do that. And so he pulled his hand down, but then just continued to stand there and was waiting for me to turn again. Until somebody else I had been helping, clearly a teacher, busted out their teacher voice and said something to him, and he finally left. And I was like, the fact that he locked eyes with me to do it again, I was like, fuck you, small child. Yeah. So that was insane. But yeah, the number of adults who would just walk up to it and just turn it and then act shocked that something happened. I'm like, what were the alternatives to you? Anyways, people are fucking wild.
Well, the locking eyes thing, my children are very adept at doing that. And they do it really well. I'm going to send you a picture from the wedding that is... It communicates 1,000 words in one facial expression from just a youngest daughter. I think you'll appreciate it. But yeah, the wedding I was at was equal parts fun and stressful and chaotic. Because my cousin was the one getting married. She's like a sister to me. She is the godmother to my children.
This picture. It's a good picture.
Yes, it is a very good picture. And, I want to do everything I can to make my cousin's wedding as good as it can be. And I mean this in the nicest way possible, and I know my cousin isn't listening to this stream or watching this stream. The things that she asked of my family, she just doesn't understand, because she doesn't have children, just the sheer just how much she was asking of a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, and
Yeah.
I'm like, kind of like, there's.
Oh no,
they
Robot
surely
James. Oh, very bad, Robot James. He's still
Yeah,
bad.
don't worry. I'm not like the robots that are in this game. I'm a nice robot.
Okay, good. You are finally fully back.
Yep. That like you have to manage like in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You have to do stamina management and make sure that you eat food. You just can't keep going. Like she wanted to do things all day with them. I'm like, no. Like it will be a miracle if we get them to the church on time, dressed. Like let's start there and let's try to, manage this. But overall, it was a very good experience. It was their first wedding, and they had a tremendous amount of fun at the reception. Pittsburgh weddings are known for their cookie tables. It is a fun Pittsburgh tradition where, there's a wedding cake, but the true dessert is a very, very long table just full of cookies. And that is also part of the dessert. And Pittsburgh weddings are judged by the quality of their cookie table. And it was quite a spread. And my girls have never seen so many cookies in one place. So they both get a plate and they grab one individual cookie. And they're like, may I have this? And I'm like, girls, you can have as many as you want. It's a wedding. Their eyes rolled into the back of their head. They saw the back of their skull and just passed out from just sheer shock.
I love that. Yeah, the idea of being able to be like, oh, I can have a cookie. It's like, no, you can have all of the cookies. Oh, that's so many cookies. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't say I've ever been to a wedding with a cookie table. Damn.
Carl's right. Wedding calories don't count, especially when you're dancing and
exactly.
Especially when both of my girls want me to pick them up while I'm dancing. So I'm basically swinging a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old on opposite ends of my arms. And they don't weigh the same, Jen. You know, you could probably size them up.
The physics of that does not sound good for your body.
No, it was not good for my body, but hopefully good for my waistline.
I really want the, the cheesecakey looking thing that had the cherry stuff on it. That sounds very good. I've been sitting on the screen because I need to ask you a question. This says it does a minuscule physical damage?
Yes.
Is there any reason to take this?
I would say since you're not really playing Yusuke,
I didn't even realize it was him. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I would say skip it. The reason that would be useful is that Yusuke he's a dodge tank, but most of his damage comes from, he has a higher crit rate than Ryuji does. So if he has something that does a little bit of damage 3 to 5 times, that's just increasing the likelihood that you hit a critical, which will do a knockdown. So it's like a scythe or a war scythe in D&D. It does minimal damage, but the crit range is wider than normal weapons.
That makes sense. I was like, I have to be is this like a bad translation or something? I was like, the fact it said minuscule, I was like, this can't be real. Okay, so I'm just skipping this then.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I did it! I did it, Mona-chan!
What were you saying about her persona being weak?
He disappeared! Is that okay?
Are you sure you taught her how things work in here?
I did. Or so I thought.
To be fair, you sucked at explaining all this to me too, so.
What's the point if she doesn't get it?
I also
she doesn't have the.
Oh, go ahead.
She doesn't have the advantage of getting 79 tutorials popping up.
Yeah, there's that. I was like, and clearly there's only one brain cell between us. We keep adding people to the party, so the likelihood she had it when she needed it is very small.
Don't worry. Cognitive beings have no correlation to their real-world counterparts.
Carl, I did see that, and I'm very glad it was very tasty. I might go get myself a little cake tomorrow as a celebration for stuff.
As you should.
Although, if I think about it, allegedly, as long as I continue to be negative, I have my favorite event of the year is on Saturday, and it is Tina and Ray's Christmas party, and they usually have stuff from there. So maybe I won't go get one.
Ooh. Or maybe you could have both.
Oh, there we go. Both is
I
good.
guarantee he will be okay.
Okay, now that Mikoto said I guarantee he will be okay, I want her to be disappointed. It's like, oh, he'll be fine.
Oh, I'll just have to go in the real world and kill him there. Okay.
Then he's not dead?
That's right.
Dude, does this mean we got a new teammate?
Oh my god, pay
Good to
attention.
have ya.
Oh yeah, now we get to do the whole rigmarole of coming up with a name.
She already has a code name.
Oh yeah, that's right, but it was terrible.
You can call me Noir.
Oh, I like that better.
Noir?
Oh, Ryuji's gonna struggle.
It means black in French. I'd like to be a heroine of justice, but the Phantom Thieves are on the darker side of the law. I chose the name Noir to remind me of that. There you have it.
As long as she's into it.
She created quite an elaborate
I'm really
backstory.
glad we didn't have to do the whole, let's all, like, pretend I have the illusion, you know, give me the illusion of choice trying to help her come up
Yeah.
with one. I'm really glad we got to
Noir.
skip that shit.
I like it.
I bet the writers were even like, do we have to do this again?
It's like,
Can we just...
it's like, we've done this so many times now.
It conveys a dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society. Thank you. Don't let your guard down, Noir. Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure after all. Yes, sir! Someone's talking all big again.
All right.
Then
So
treasure
before
chest.
you
There must be
forget,
something good inside.
if you want to take Haru out of your party and put On back in, you
Yes.
should do that before your next combat. And you might want to top Ryuji off just a touch.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I might have a,
I can feel it.
I feel like it's gotta give me a safe room soon. I feel like there's gotta be one just on the other side of this, so we're gonna try it. So I can switch people out in the safe room as well, right? Or do I have to be at the front for that?
You can switch people out at any time.
Oh, well, we'll just do that. How do I fucking, let's see.
Go to, I think it's under stats. Yes, it is. Okay, so go to Haru and just say no to party.
There we go. Got it. And then we'll get On back. Okay, great.
Wow. Gwen is so much a higher level than everyone else.
It's fucking great.
I love it.
Whoa. We're gonna walk until I.
Whoa, look
Nope.
at that!
I just want to
I
save
can
room.
smell the treasure over in that direction. It's probably in that building.
That seems quite far off. It is difficult to ascertain the shortest route there as well.
I mean, it does look like there's only like one big old tube that goes over there, so that's probably the correct
We'll just
direction
have to
ahead.
keep going on whatever path we find for the time being. Let's go.
Oh gosh. Hey, JP is back. JP, thank you for the resub.
Hi, JP.
All right, fine. I'll do a bunch of items to get this fucker up. Oh, actually, no, I don't have to be in a room to be able to use Morgana's stuff, do I? I don't know why I was
You do
thinking I
not.
could do that. Let's see. Sure, do that. All right, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Everything's-
Morgana's very useful. Little heal bot 3000.
Fucking that button. There we go.
Show me
Hello.
your true form.
Goodbye. I like ripping the faces off the robots way more than, you know,
Weird. I don't
other
know.
things that were
people.
creatures.
Yeah.
Persona your chance. Hit it where it
One
hurts.
funny
We fling
thing
invisible
that I think
threads.
you'll appreciate that happened at the wedding was at the rehearsal dinner.
Guns won't help
Some
you.
of my
Let's
cousins
switch our
from
methods.
Detroit came to the wedding, and they themselves have children who I've never met yet, just because of distance and a pandemic. So this is my first time meeting them, and they're both they're tweens. I think they're maybe hovering around the higher side of 10, and they were just very tweeny in their sense of they're just not engaging with anyone. They're like, I don't know you, and I'm just gonna do my own thing. And I'm like, okay, I respect that. But during the dinner,
That was fast.
both of them, their sisters,
sleepy with
were
nothing to
playing a
do.
cell phone game, and it looked like a cooperative puzzle-solving game, kind of like Portal, where one person would need like to step on a trigger, and that would open a bridge or open a door. Then the other person could come through, and then they can disengage a trap, and then the next person can make it through. And I'm thinking, oh great, they're playing cell phone games. I can engage them with this because I play video games a lot. So I'm like, hey girls, like what are you playing? And they looked startled that I came up to them, and they're like, oh, it's this game, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. I like cooperative games. Like, I play a few games on my phone too. And then their grandmother goes, girls, are you playing that game during the rehearsal dinner? I completely got them in trouble.
Oh,
and now
no!
they hate me. They absolutely hate me because I got them in trouble and got their phones taken away from them.
Oh! Womp womp.
I tried so hard to be like, I'm cool, I'm hip, I know what I know what's going on, and just I have never felt my age more than in that moment of like, oh no, I'm that old cousin.
What?
That old cousin that they see maybe once every 3 years.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Yep, and since they see you so rarely, that's gonna be one of those things that like, cool, that's gonna be a memory that sticks with them. It's like, oh, this one got us in trouble.
Okay.
Oh, Nashville James is coming. I mean, at least his girls are cute, but him.
Okay, well,
Yes, Pathos, I am ruining everything.
There's a vent here, but there's also like there's a thing.
Looks like you might be able to use your grappling hook.
Oh,
here.
there it is. I was like, something is somewhere in here.
Something is somewhere in here.
Ah, look, it made sense.
No, it made perfect sense.
Let's snatch it.
He's Joe 2.0. Yeah, we need a James Ruins Everything day.
It will be February 29th. That's my James Ruins Everything day.
Okay, I was gonna say it's whatever day I started playing Persona 5, so I can look that up.
Yeah. There you go. You mean a year ago?
Oh, over a year ago at this point. I've been doing this for so long. It's been so much.
And this is the part where I tell you you're more than halfway done with the game.
Yeah, thank God I'm at least halfway.
Oh, thank you, Ashley. You should tell Jamf that occasionally.
Oh shit!
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna tell her you said that. I'm gonna clip this part. I've made a marker.
It's alright. She is hovering over my shoulder right now.
Oh my God! I have to. So I can't even do anything yet. I have to go back. I mean, well, there's a. Is that?
Looks like we can get past here. I'll leave it up to you whether or not to use the grappling hook.
Like, that looks computer? There we go. God fucking damn it.
Really?
There you go.
I hate this.
Ooh, fancy map.
Factory.
Yeah.
Escape to Utopia. Does that mean the game ends?
This is...
So, Jen, with the Game Awards coming up, do you think there will be any Hades 2 shown off at the Game Awards?
Oh, there has to be. There has to be Hades 2 shown off.
It's been so quiet. I want to see more.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I think like I think we've not seen anything intentionally, knowing that they were planning on like the newest thing has been like Q1 for this year. Like I'm so sure that means we are going to see something at the Game Awards. Like it's got to be pretty well playable at this point. Okay, it's gonna be upset. Yeah, it's because it needs to be her in front of it. Oh, rank based stuff. Oh, gross. Alright, well, we'll deal with that in a second. Yeah, let's steal someone's ID.
Perhaps it is
Yeah. Yeah, Chief Director sounds like a high rank, so that's not something we're just gonna, like, just stumble. Uh-oh. Look, there's a Chief Director!
Come on, man.
You're right.
One brain. Good. Now, if you want to speak, you need to be holding the brain cell. Okay. Yeah, so Hades 2, I expect, hopefully to see something at the Game Awards.
Yes.
I'm thinking about, like, what other big releases will be coming out in 2024. I know, obviously, Persona 3, I am not going to force you to play that for obvious reasons, but I'm excited for it. But I know
Joker.
Grand Theft Auto 6 dropped the trailer, but that's not for 2025, which good on them for letting it cook and not trying to force release it and then it be buggy, clunky, and not fun to play.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't expect it. I'm hoping for Silk Song, seeing something at the Game Awards for that. I don't think there's anything else really on my radar right now.
Yeah, but no Tears of the Kingdom DLC according to everyone who worked on that game, including the
Which is
director,
wild to me that they're saying no DLC. Especially because, like, they did intentionally leave it, like, if you... no, I don't feel like this is spoilery. If you collect all of the... fuck. All the things that let you get your health and stamina upgrades.
Yeah.
Whatever those are. If you collect all of them, you can't max out both your health and your stamina. You're gonna be, like, you're, like, 2 hearts short. So it's like, everyone's like, but they did that, I don't remember this. Did it in Breath of the Wild, and then it was like, and then it rounded it out with DLC. So I was like, oh, clearly, this is missing because they're gonna give it to you later. And no, they're not. They're just not. You just can't have both things maxed out. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, maybe those 2 missing hearts are there so that if you eat, like, a food that gives you temp hearts, it still has an effect.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Chief Clark. Okay, why is useless red a whole bunch? Okay. Oh, and yeah, fight. Alright, great.
You know, I think the crazy... with Tears of the Kingdom, I get that they don't have any DLC planned for it because Tears of the Kingdom was originally planned to be DLC to Breath of the Wild, which is crazy to think about that game.
That's not a thing I've heard before.
Oh yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was originally going to be DLC to Breath of the Wild, and then they realized, oh, our scope is too big, why don't we just make it its own game?
I'm looking this up. This is somehow not a thing I've heard before. Was supposed to be...
Joe has 900% heard the DLC thing.
Interesting, because I know that's what happened with Silk Song. Is Silk Song was supposed to be DLC for Hollow Knight, and then they realized, oops, we've made it too big. Tears of the Kingdom first started as a series of ideas for Breath of the Wild DLC until developers realized they had more than enough new content to just make it into... Okay, so it was like... It sounds like while they were, like, spitballing for DLC, they were just like, oh, we have enough to just make another game. So not that it started as DLC, but the conversation about DLC spawned Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, that I can follow.
Yeah. I still think it'd be wild, like you're playing Breath of the Wild, and then suddenly, like, you buy the DLC, the Sky Islands fall down, Ganondorf shows up, like, huh,
yeah,
okay. Zelda cuts her hair, you know.
Yeah, has a Mulan moment, just holds it and takes the sword, Master Sword to it.
Yeah. Yeah, she takes the take. Do you think the Master Sword does excellent? Like gives you the most excellent haircut?
I feel like it's got to be a pretty decent haircut because I imagine like that shit's got to be pretty sharp.
Yeah. Do you think your hair would repel evil? Like you get just a little bit of it.
That's why your hair is so golden yellow.
Oh, well, I would love. I hope there's like an animator out there that does like what happened in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But it would be like, oh, hey, you know, all of these, like, Zelda comes to Hateno Village. It's like, okay, let's rebuild here. I need a place to stay. Oh, Link, look, you have, like, Zora spears and Gerudo shields and Rito bows. Yeah, let's just take all of that down and put some pictures up, and I'm moving in. There's only one bed. Okay, well, thanks for taking down all of my stuff. That's nice. Oh, cool. Okay, neat. Oh, you want me to cut your hair with the sword that seals evil's bane? Oh, okay.
Look, split ends are evil, so.
They are. They're malice.
They are malice. Gloom. I also, like, I think the idea that Zelda completely redecorated the house didn't bother me, because I never actually built my house in Breath of the Wild. I never actually did that part.
No. And you didn't get to see the fun cutscene of every time you build something, hearing that guy making the most weird grunting noises when he built your house.
Oh, no thank you.
Yeah. Pathos. Zelda is the original Super Saiyan.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
There we go. Fi is there for the haircut saying bangs are a mistake. There we go.
There was a 73% chance that bangs are a mistake.
That is a pretty accurate statistic. Bangs are typically a mistake.
Master Link, there is a 93% chance that you're gonna ruin this haircut. And then Fi jumps out of the sword and starts doing her little ballet singing as you're cutting his hair.
Oh no! Alright, let's go this way. That.
This one looks tough.
Yay! Finally!
Yay. You found it. You did it at exactly 9 o'clock.
I'm also thinking, because it took forever to fucking get here. I don't remember if I said it in the stream. I know I warned you, James, where I was like, I was probably going to skew for a shorter stream just to make sure I don't overdo it, because even though I am mostly functional, I am still very tired. I'm in a safe room. This kind of feels like maybe this is a good idea to just go on and call it here.
Absolutely. Joe, it's not a fan theory. I mean, I think it's all but confirmed in all of the clues left in the game. Like, there's one bed in that house, but there's 2 place settings at the table. There are, if you've done the DLC of Breath of the Wild, the picture that hangs up in that house is the Champion's Ballad photo of everyone, of all of their dead friends together. It's all but confirmed. It's all.
Oh my god, all of their dead friends together. Like, that was just a very funny way to phrase that. Oh goodness. Alright.
Well, I had to make sure, because if I said the new, like the champions, it could have been like the new ones.
Yeah.
Or it could have been Side. It could have just been a picture of Sidon giving a thumbs up with a twinkle in his teeth.